The first full weekend of spring begins with a whole weekend for you to check out the latest ideas for greening up your home and your life.
And News 13's Victoria Dunkel is live with a preview this morning. And Victoria, you're starting with an amazing innovation for our homes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm heading toward the time of the Jetsons, really. We're talking about an automated home here. This is the Home, Garden, and Green Living show that's going on here at the U.S. Cellular Center. It starts at 3 this afternoon. But this morning we got our friends over here at Control It Up Early. Ed Kraft is the man to talk to when you want to talk about and learn about an automated home. And sometimes when I came to you and started asking questions, I think I didn't have the full story because I'm thinking, you know, all these little buttons and stuff that I can work from a phone. But you say it's more than that.
Yeah, really, home automation and control is more than just control of all the individual systems that you have in the building, like the audio and video, the lighting control, the HVAC or heating and cooling, theater, media control, security control. Really, what automation is tying all those systems together so that they can act off of events from one another.
Now this sounds like you're trying to help me simplify my life, and I'm really interested in that. How easy is it to do this? You've got a way to show us here, right?
Well, yes, we have an app that ties all of these systems together, and through this app you can control all of those systems, whether you're at your home or on the other side of the country.
What would it look like? Can you pull up an aspect, maybe the lighting or the security?
So if we want to do control lighting, we see the lighting icon there. We pull up the lighting in one bedroom, and this is the lighting in the kitchen.
Okay.
And we simply use we can use sliders to turn lights on and off, or we have scenes that are set. An example is an entertainment scene. That would be presets to certain conditions so that those things would all just automatically happen.
Now, the other thing that I really like too is it allows us an app to check in on the home throughout the day wherever we are. This is really powerful information because it does allow you to simplify your life. There's some cost-saving benefits as well, and it's not as expensive as you may think. You want to find out more about it? Well, it's simple. Just come down here to the show. It starts at 3 this afternoon, and by the way, if you bring a can of food or a non-perishable food item to donate to Manna, you get $1 off the admission ticket. Not bad. You get to green up your life, improve your home, and help the community at the same time. Coming up, we're going to take a look at some of the other cool things going on all weekend long. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
Spring has arrived. The mountains are starting to turn green, and a lot of folks may be inspired to turn green themselves.
That's right. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is live at the Home, Garden, and Green Living show. And Vic, this show is actually all about getting some ideas.
It really is. I mean, if you are ready to make some changes in your home, thinking about it in the planning stage, or ready to just do it like yesterday, this is the place to be because we've got a lot of options for us. In fact, Mandy Berger and I were talking about 200 people are part of this show this year.
Yeah, over 200 exhibitors. It's really exciting.
Now, you are part of the folks who are putting on this show. How many years has this been going on?
This is the 39th year of the home show here in Asheville, and we're now known as the Home, Garden, and Green Living Show.
Now, the Green Living part is kind of new, but it's really important because it's bringing us a lot of ideas for things like not only landscaping, which we're standing in front of a beautiful mountain-to-sea landscape, but there are other aspects of the show that really kind of make it stand out as a green living destination.
Absolutely. We have everything from solar energy. We have, dozens of seminars through the weekend. You can ride your bike down here, put it in our bike corral, which is really exciting.
So you've got a place for us to just ride the bike because it's supposed to be a nice spring weekend?
Right. Ride your bike down. We'll park it for free. You can also bring your electronic waste recycling, and we'll recycle it for you.
And I heard if I bring a can of food, I can help some people out at Manna, too.
Absolutely. $1 off admission if you bring a can of food, and it's good for 2 people, right?
Absolutely. That's fantastic. And when you get here, you get to take a look at all of these wonderful displays. Come with your ideas on a list, or come with just your imagination ready to run wild. The show starts this afternoon, and it goes all weekend long. And because they like you so much, they're going to let you get in on our Early Bird Gets the Win. Here's how you can get your chance for one of 2 4-packs of tickets to the event. You go to our Facebook page and go into Inside News 13, click the Early Bird Gets the Win, and submit your name. We'll draw the winner and let you know before the end of the show this morning so you can get in on this great show. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
Where from I-40 to Woodford Street is 7 minutes along US 25, and the drive along Patton Avenue is free of delays. 5 minutes from Louisiana Avenue to Old Haywood Road. I'm Lauren Brigman with your on-time traffic report, brought to you by the Wired Mouse Computer Solutions. Holly, Frank.
Well, the first full weekend of spring brings a whole weekend for you to check out the WNC Home, Garden, and Green Living show.
Should be exciting. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is live, and she's joining us this morning with some pretty good home improvement ideas. Victoria?
Yeah, Frank and Holly, and the first idea is making sure you're not missing the idea that you really need to take some action with your home. You know, we've come off of a rough winter. Last year we had a lot of rain and our homes took a beating. Well, something that's being offered here at the Home and Garden and Green Living Show is a chance to talk to folks like Jim Rollin. Now, your company is Quality Home Consultants and you're a home inspector. You say you can actually help us spot some ideas and things that around the house that might be a sign that there's damage and we need to make repairs.
That's right. We'll go around the house, look for any issues that might have happened over the wintertime. We'll check out the roof, make sure there's no loose or missing shingles on the roof. Check out some flashing and make sure there's no damaged flashing around chimneys and plumbing vents.
Now, this weekend at the show, these are the tips you're going to be offering that I can do for my own home?
Oh, no, that's the stuff that we'll do.
So that's what I could get you to come out and do so I don't have to worry about this. Because I was going to say, I don't want to be crawling in the crawl space and climbing on my roof.
Right, we'll do that for you.
Whew.
What a homeowner can do is they can open their foundation vents once the threat of freezing weather is behind them, and that will allow some air movement underneath the house to keep that crawl space dry. They can also remove any debris that has fallen through the wintertime around the house that would collect any moisture and attract wood-destroying insects.
Now, when people hear home inspectors, they think, okay, only if I'm selling the home or buying a home. But you say that we need to be talking to you on a more regular basis.
That's right, because we can take a look at your house to make sure that none of these small issues are going to become big problems later in the future.
And if you do discover when he comes out and checks your home that there is a bigger problem, this weekend is a chance for you to come around and get some ideas on who might be able to help you. They're going to have people from roofing to flooring and everything in between here, plus a few ideas for outside the home and how you get to and from the home. It's covering every aspect of how we live, and you can check it out when you register to win one of our Early Bird Gets the Win tickets. We're giving away 2 4-packs. What you do is go to our Facebook page, go to Inside News 13, and enter your name. We will announce the winners before the end of the show at just before 7 o'clock this morning, and you'll be able to have a chance to come out here and check out some really cool items. In fact, we're going to show you more of them in our next half hour. Live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
A spring home show is about to is actually about all of the aspects that involve green living.
News 13's Victoria Dunkel is live at the U.S. Cellular Center this morning. And Vic, now we're actually focusing on how we get to and from our homes.
Absolutely. This show includes some ideas for transportation as well. In fact, I'm standing in front of a first for our roads here in the U.S. Joshua Muniz and I were talking, and his title is BMW Genius, but he's going to show that I don't have to be a genius to operate this particular electric car.
Not at all. BMW has always been created for the simplicity of driving and really enjoying it. So this isn't our first electric car. We've been doing them since 1972, but this is the first nationally attainable electric car. And as you can see, it has all the creature comforts. We've got a navigation system right here, as well as heated seats, satellite radio. But even from here, there's little hints that it is an electric car, like your range and all of your economy settings right there. But we have eucalyptus wood that was grown for the purpose of trim, recycled plastics, so everything really is truly sustainable in this car.
Let's hop out and see here, because the thing is when we think electric cars, they are a little smaller in size,
right.
But this one has quite a bit of space in the back seat.
Absolutely. So you do have full rear seats, and they may look a little small, but believe me, they can fit about a 6-foot tall guy, no problem at all.
Yeah,
so,
wow, impressive. Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the other aspects tied to this car, because when we think green, we're also thinking about saving some money. And right. You were telling me, as I'm facing having to fill up my gas tank for the weekend,
right.
How much of a cost effectiveness is this compared to a traditional gas-run car?
Sure. Well, charging this car both in public and at home, depending on how you drive, is going to be about $60 a month.
A month?
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's about how much I pay to fill up my car right now.
Exactly.
Ouch, ouch, that's amazing. Yeah. How about pickup? How about get up and go? I mean,
sure, pick up and get up and go. It is a BMW, so we're known for our performance. So 0 to 60 is about 7.2 seconds. Produces about 170 horsepower. And I drove this car on the streets of Manhattan, and it really does get up and go in traffic, so it's a lot of fun.
Now, the thing is it's pretty cool. It's parked here right now, but I'd kind of like to have a chance to drive this.
Absolutely. Well, you could do that today.
Really? Here at the show?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yep. So sponsored by Prestige Subaru, we have a drive event outside, and we'll be presenting 2 of these cars as well as some of their cars that you can drive around the streets of Asheville.
This is pretty awesome. Not only do you get to come out here and check out some great ways to green up your home, make some improvements, and maybe fix the garden up a little bit, you get to check out and drive maybe what could be the next car in your life if you're looking for a greener approach to your transportation. It's all happening today. Starts at 3 o'clock this afternoon. afternoon, goes all weekend long. And don't forget, you have just a little bit of time left to get your name in, and our early bird gets the win opportunity for one of 2 family 4-packs we're giving away. And of course, Frank and Holly and Julie will announce the winner before we say goodbye at 7 this morning. Live at Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.